So we're still going around and around the mulberry bush with this. This Eddie Barker thing. I don't know how much longer I can do this one, y'all, but okay. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Empire. This is season 4, episode 17. We got next week is the finale, and like I said, we're still going around and around this whole thing with the Eddie Barker thing. It's kind of getting old. So we got the board has voted to make Eddie this, what is it, the senior consulting exec back at Empire. Like, whatever. Cookie and Lucius sit, and then they decide, you know what we can do? We can buy Empire back ourselves. So they ended up having Andre go, and Andre infiltrated and tried to make it seem as though he was going to link up with Eddie and the Patel guy. And he found the figure. It was like $650 million to actually purchase Empire. They were going to go see this investor, and that damn Eddie blocked them right from the door and told them, he's like, oh no, I already blocked. He blocked that. And Lucius told Eddie, you know what? He said, you're going to keep on playing games with me, Eddie, and you are not going to like it. I'm telling you. I was like, oh my God. So they were calling, and this was so weird. So they was doing this little thing about they were calling. They had called Oprah and called Barack Obama. I said, child, stop it. Stop it. But anyway, Andre went and supposedly joined forces with Eddie and said that he basically was planning to deceive Eddie. Same time, Anika didn't care for it at all. She wasn't here for it. She's like, I don't trust Andre. Not at all. And Eddie actually had a chat with Giselle, the ex-wife Giselle, and she told him she didn't trust Andre or Anika. And Eddie said, well, who told you that I'm not playing Andre? I could be playing Andre. I said, Lord have mercy. Anyway, Cookie, Lucius, and Thirsty, they have this idea for an old style rent party, basically. So they were going to go on, stream everything on Extreme, and then basically ask for donations to raise the money for them to be able to buy Empire right out. So right before they got and they're just going to do a big old concert. Right before they got that together, they ended up seeing Blake on this reality show fighting with his dad and all that. Lucius said, go back and get him. Go back and get him. They got him. Then Lucius went and seen Jamal. Jamal, he basically told Jamal that he knew everything about the band. Anonymous is the name of the band. He knew. He's like, I know your voice. I know it was you. This, that, and the other. And so you bring the whole band to the rent party so we can actually introduce them to the world because they're going to be the next big thing. And he's like, no, I'm not doing it. And he has said to him, he's like, where does your loyalty lie? You know, this is about the family. This ain't about you. This ain't about me. This is about the Lion family dynasty, period. So when it all got said and done, Jamal basically did approach the band, and they were like, okay, well, we'll do it for Jamal, but Tori wasn't on board. But then she got herself together at the 9th hour. She came on board with it. So at the party, Blake and Hakeem were the first act out. They did their little thing, okay? So it was like, okay, cool. So they did their thing. Everybody was happy about that, you know. So the money started rolling. All of this was a good look in the public. It was a really good look in the public. So we had Blake and Hakeem. Then we had, oh God, the drama. Becky and Tiana was having this little back and forth. And she's like, what are you doing here? Tiana's like, this is ghetto, and I just came to see y'all fail at whatever this is that y'all are trying to do, this, that, and the other. Baby. And then they got it was time for Hakeem to sing that Big Shoes song, honey. And came out and sang the song with the new girlfriend. I said, ooh. Honey, Miss Tiana was cracked. And Becky was like, wait a minute, honey, don't run away. You don't want to pick up your face? I said, oh, Becky. I laughed so hard. So basically, where Eddie had told, they were like trying to raise the money, and the Patel guy was like, they had called Andre in there and told him, we played you. We played you. That 650 million wasn't even the number. The number, I'm bidding 700 million. They're never going to make 700 million at all. They're never going to, or 70 million. They're never going to get 70 million. It was 65. They're never going to get 70. Or was it 60? I think it was 650. Yeah, it was 650. Whatever. I'm trying to. No, it was 60. It was 65 million, and the other was 70. They were going to go 70 million. So they basically said, listen, this is what you can do. Andre, you shut this shit down. Go and bump them out of the server. Derail that rent party altogether, and then I will put you in the chief financial officer position at my company. This is what the Patel guy says. And Eddie's like, Andre, you need to go ahead and do it because this is perfect. Don't, this is good business. This is what it is. Andre's like, all right, cool. He buys the bait. I'm like, oh, damn, Andre. Andre goes in. He shut down Extreme for 15 minutes. He went in there and he told him, he said, listen, y'all got to do something. He said, I'm going to shut y'all down. He said, I shut you out of Extreme for 15 minutes, and then it's going to come back up with no paywall. So y'all do what y'all do. So in the 15 minutes, they went out and basically was like, we need everybody here to get on your phones and just blast this out. And they gave this speech, and it was going viral they were doing it. It came back up, baby, and the money was rolling like this. And then they brought on Anonymous, and everything worked out just like it was supposed to. You seen like Eve, and you seen Magic Johnson, and they were like, they had heard Lucius and Cookie Talker. It was nice. It was really nice, and everybody was really behind them and all of that. And I was like, all right, cool. So they ended up doing it. And you could just see the numbers going, and they went like literally over the 70 million spot. It was like they made way more than the money that they needed. Last thing we saw was Eddie and Giselle show up at Lucius and Cookie's house. Oh, and them two got down the night before. They finally got down. Show up at the house with the scarf that Lucius was wearing when he killed Shine. When Shine got killed. And here it was, Giselle. She said, I opened up my pocketbook, honey, and your goons just flipped right over. And that cookie said, yeah, bitch, I bet you opened up more than just your pocketbook, honey. I said, oh, honey. So that was a mess. But that's what I said. It's the Eddie Barker versus them back and forth. It's cute, but week to week is starting to get old. The finale is next week. So we're going to see what it's given. But this episode wasn't bad, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? It was just cool. All right, you guys. That's it. That's all I have to say. I'm dog tired. I will catch you all at the finale next week. Later.